Hey, you've been off all day.
I got a notice from the bank yesterday. I'm gonna lose the house.
I was in that same position a few years ago. All I did was call the Reeves Law Firm and they handled the rest.
Reeves Law Firm, let us be your voice.
Now, you're in the Zone Daily Sports Break with Brian Echols.
You're in the Zone Daily Sports Break brought to you by these great sponsors. Good games on tap at high school football this weekend started with two of the hottest teams in the area going head-to-head. We're talking about ECS, we're talking about Houston, an early season battle of the unbeatens. When ECS takes on Houston this Friday, it'll be a game between two teams that are playing as well as anyone in the city.
Guys have bought into what we're doing, built on the last good 2 years. Bought into being a family. Our depth has really helped.
I felt like we had the talent to be good, but anytime you got a Lincoln Perry, a Grayson Head, Ethan Burns, that's a pretty good threesome coming back as a senior core. And we've got a good offensive line, and that defense keeps getting better and better. So we're ready to roll.
As both teams roll into the big matchup, they're each coming off 3 straight weeks of blowout wins. They're on a collision course that both sides are looking forward to.
Very excited. Haven't been this excited in a while.
Very excited. Probably every week's big, but this is definitely real big. Both 3-0. I think it's going to be a real good atmosphere, and it's going to be a real big game.
When it comes down to the game, Lincoln Perry and Austin Hill will play major roles as well as other key playmakers on both sides. Perry will lead the explosive Houston running game, while Hill will lead a defense looking to slow it down.
Lincoln's a great player. Once again, everyone does their job. Obviously, it's an excellent player, but if we do our job, we'll be able to hold him.
I think it's going to be a really good matchup. I think it's going to be one up front, like I said, opening up holes and stuff like that. But I train with Austin. He's a very good player. We got an unbelievable challenge Friday night. Big 6A school, one of the hottest teams in the city. So it's a measuring stick for us. We obviously respect them. They're big, physical, fast. We're going to have to show up, play as a family, and see where we are.
They're off to a great start, too. New head coach. He graduated from ECS, kind of like I graduated from Houston, so we both take pride in our job. Well-coached team. They've got players on both sides of the ball that can go up and get it, and, it's just going to be a matter of who wins their matchups. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere on Friday night, and we're looking forward to a great competitive matchup.
All right, let's go inside the numbers. ECS, that defense has given up just 13 points all season. They'll certainly face their stiffest test yet when they take on that Houston offense. Grayson hit the outstanding receiver, Ethan Burns, the senior quarterback. On the other side, Carson Gagnon having a great season for the Eagles, as well as a 3-headed monster at running back. It should be a game to watch. Speaking of high school football, our Reeves Law Firm fan vote game of the week features Lausanne and Cordova. The Lynx are coming off their first win of the season, knocking off FACS, while Cordova coming off its first loss, falling to South Panola. Coach Kevin LaCastro and Coach Marcus Wembley understand the challenge.
They're good. They're big. They're physical up front. They got 2 really good running backs. Quarterback makes good decisions. They got 2 really good wide receivers. We definitely have our hands full.
I think it's going to be a hard-fought game on both sides. They're very well coached. They're going to be disciplined.
I don't think it's a mystery to those guys that 4 straight years in a row we've beaten a 6A school. I'm sure they've talked about it. I'm sure they're going to prepare for it, and we're expecting to go in and have a dogfight.
We need to get back on track and do what we're taught and be disciplined. And have a championship mindset. It's going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes and who comes ready to play from start to finish.
Make sure you check out these highlights right here inside the Zone this weekend and on Inside the High School Game Sundays at 6:30 only on the Memphis SportsZone. It's going to wrap it up for today's Sports Break. We'll see you tomorrow right back here inside the Zone.